Hello. Oh, the sound was not very good. Oh, I dropped the camera. Um, this is the best way I can record this right now because there's nowhere else to sit. So I'm just going to record it now while I wait for Graham. I'm doing a movie review for Christmas movies that I've watched. Over the past month or so, there's been a lot that I've watched. I probably should have written them down, but anyway, I kind of remember what ones I've watched. I watched a lot of Hallmark movies. I think I've watched about 27 movies. Um, I have a list on my phone of them all. So a lot of them are Hallmark, some of them are Disney, and then there's a few other ones. Now, I'm gonna just put a little thing out there. I was saying like my ultimate Christmas movie is Muppets Christmas Carol. This year, because of work, I got to watch it 3 times, which I'm delighted with. I love the music in it. I love the acting. Just everything about it is amazing. I love Muppets Christmas Carol. Hands down, best Christmas movie in my opinion, ever. Right? So other than that, I watched... What else have I watched? I watched a movie called Operation Christmas. It was new to Netflix this year. Had one of my favourite actors in it, which was Alexander Ludwig. I've been watching him since he was a child actor, and he's definitely changed a lot for the better. But that was just so wholesome. It's a story about this island, military base on an island, and every year they do a thing called Operation Christmas, which is basically on Christmas Eve, all the flight planes go out for one last test run, which is fine, and then on their test run they drop packages, airdrop the packages, which are donated to them from communities, different islands, just different people around the world donate to help fund it. So the government don't pay for any of it at all because it's during a test run. It's not costing at them because they have to do test run anyway, during training like so. But basically, a woman is sent to try, and the actress plays Bonnie Bennett in Vampire Diaries, and she's also in the Holiday Calendar. But basically, she's sent down to make sure that they're not using the government's money, and they need to stop Operation Christmas because it's using all this stuff. Obviously, it's a romance story as well. She falls in love with the main pilot, which is amazing, and I love the story. It's very wholesome. It's very heartfelt. I want to watch it again because Graham didn't get to watch it, so I definitely 100% want to watch that one again. Um, Christmas Inheritance is a Hallmark movie. That's another one that we watched. That one's really good. The actress is, I want to say she's from H2O, but I can't remember. No, she's from the 100. She's the lead actress in the 100. If you know that TV show. Basically, it's this woman. She's used to getting everything, but she's spoiled and thinks she can get away with everything. She's getting married, and her dad owns this toy company and is asked her to make the trip to deliver the Christmas letter, which gets delivered every year. Normally the dad would go and deliver it to an old friend who helped set up the business that they're running at the moment, but this year she offered to do it to prove how mature she is and all, but she had to do it without anyone knowing who she was and without her credit cards. She only had X amount of money on her to get her there and settled in and all. So it was just the amount of money that she got. I can't remember the amount that it was, but it was the exact same amount that they had when they left the place to set up the business. So it was like a tradition thing. It was like she was redoing what they did. And your man wasn't there when she got there. She couldn't say who she was because then she gets special privileges, obviously. So she had to lie about everything. But she, obviously, again, Hallmark, she falls in love with a chap, and happily ever after, she dumps the other chap who was also quite spoiled. She got the Christmas spirit into her, and just bits like, oh, it's wholesome. Any Hallmark movie, I won't name all my Hallmark movies because I could be here all day naming every single one that I watched. And I don't really want to do that. I want to kind of leave this at a 10-15 minute video. So what else did I watch? Princess Switch and Princess Switched again, the Vanessa Hudgens movie where she plays between 2 to 3 characters. I rewatched the first one because I just thought I love that movie where she switches it up and plays 2 different types of characters. I love seeing the same actor in a movie or actress playing 2 different kind of personalities. That's kind of one of the reasons I love Eddie Murphy, because in a lot of his movies, he plays like 2 or 3 different characters. Now, obviously, some movies where an actor does that, or Eddie Murphy does it, I don't really know. I can't really remember, but aren't good. But she plays this off really, really well, and it's to do with baking as well, and princesses and fairy tales, which is obviously my go-to, if you can't tell by my Disney collection. I love an old fairy tale. So the fact that she had to play like someone real prim and proper and a princess, but then someone very laid back, a New Yorker who just goes with it or plans or whatever kind of thing. Like, it's nice to see that there's a difference. But then in the third one, there's a third persona that she has to play, which is very kind of, oh, I'm better than you. I want everything you have. You know, even though she has nothing, she's poor, she's broke, she got nothing. How people are even still friends with her, kind of thing, no one understands because she got no money. But the fact that in that one movie she plays 3 different people, a blonde and 2 brunettes, is just so cool. I loved the storyline, the happily ever afters, everything. I'm hoping there's a Princess Switched. The third one basically is one to do with maybe a wedding or a baby or some big emergency that needs to be settled, or I don't know, something like that. I kind of want a third one just because, like, we watched the Christmas Prince. I couldn't think of the name. Christmas Prince, the 3 of them, they are some of my favorite Christmas movies to watch, because I love how, like, you have the first movie, which is about them meeting and falling in love and how she lied and who he really is and everything, and then you have the third one, which is very wholesome, about the wedding, about her finding how, like, her finding herself and her place in the family and within the community and everything. Kind of like, she wants to be herself, but she needs to be a bit more proper and, you know, not make a fool of herself, but also be taken seriously and just different things. And then in the last one, obviously, she's having the baby, and I can't really remember much of the third one, the Christmas Prince baby one, but I do know I really enjoyed it. And I like that they did the 3 series. So it's like them meeting, then them getting married, and then the baby, and kind of going between, like, basically making it more real. It's not like, oh yeah, they got married, they had a kid, that's it, happily ever after. They showed the ups, the downs, the confrontations, the upsets, the fights, like, they showed reality in it, which I thought was really, 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 really nice. But then at the end of the day, it's still a wholesome Christmas movie to watch. Oh dear God, I've watched so many movies. I'm trying to remember all of them now, or what ones I've watched, because I've watched a lot of Hallmark movies. They are my go-to. They're basically all based around the same theory, where like, there's a gingerbread one. I can't remember the name of it. I can never remember the name of it. But it's this woman, she's an architect. Then there's a chap who's a baker. They combined forces to build a giant gingerbread house, but it has to be usable, but also edible, and have a theme. And it was just so wholesome watching that and seeing Tia Maui, sister, basically. Tia, she's in it, and it was just nice to see how, like, this girl grew up and dreaming of this house and used to bake and all, and then she just moved into architecture, and it has to be very proper and 21st century, and then she just goes for very kind of wholesome and homely, and a lot of the Hallmark movies I watch or have the same storyline of boy meets girl, but then there's like confrontations and all that separate them, but then they come back, and or there's like a lot of baking, cooking, Christmas tree decorating, just loads of different things, and it's just so wholesome watching them every year. I will be watching more. I wanted to get Graham to watch some of my older ones, but I just haven't had the chance. Now, technically I could still watch them over the next coming days, but right now we're watching something else, so might watch one later on, we'll see. What other movies do I love watching every Christmas? Mickey's Once and Twice Upon a Christmas I love watching, because they've got like little short stories in them, and they have like a little Christmas carol in it, so they do. Then you have like Mickey and Minnie trying to find the perfect present for each other and selling something. So like Mickey Mouse will sell his harmonica, Minnie sells her locket, and then it's like, or her little gold watch, and then Mickey Mouse bought her a chain for a gold watch, and she bought him a case for his harmonica, but they don't have it anymore because they sold it to get something for the other person. And they're just really cute little kind of kids but wholesome stories. I've also watched Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Is it Olaf's Frozen Adventure it's called? Yeah. Where he goes around trying to find the perfect tradition for Anna and Elsa. We watched that as well. And the Disney family sing along, where they have all the different guests on singing different songs and all. I love watching that because that was cute. Like, they had all the different people on, and you had like Katy Perry dressed up as a Christmas tree, which I thought was pretty cool. She always goes a bit over the top in her performances, which I love. Like, she was amazing live. I had a whole different idea for this video, but like, my brain's going blank now as to what movies we've sat down and watched. I'm trying to think now. Like, even in work, I can't remember what we watched. I know Home Alone. Home Alone, I know I'm probably one of the few people on the planet that thinks this, but I'm not a big fan of Home Alone. I never really was. I don't know, probably because I'm not one for mischief, and the fact that he got up to a lot of bad, like, in it, and just acted up. I don't know. I just wasn't really one for it. Then I probably was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you forget your kid? Like, you're handing in the ticket, so with the ticket person, I've been like, there's one extra ticket here. There's an empty seat here. What's going on? Would they not have realised that there was like an empty seat or an extra ticket kind of thing? Is the thing that kind of annoyed me the most. I don't know how irresponsible parents could be to leave a child at home, and how mean the siblings could be that they wouldn't think of their youngest sibling, like one of the younger siblings. I don't know. I never really could get into it. It never felt wholesome to me. A wholesome Christmas movie to me is like, yeah, you have some bad in it, but it's normally just like a fight or whatever. It's never normally being left and having people breaking into your house, I suppose. That's never like, sorry, the back of my ear is like really itchy right now. I don't know. I just don't find it very wholesome. So I know we did watch that. So we did. Santa Paws we also watched, which I thought was really nice and wholesome. That's a nice little kids movie. That we watch every year. Oh, Santa Claus. That's the one. We watched number 1 and 2 of Santa Claus, the Tim Allen movies. We love watching them every year. Me and Graham watch them every year. We haven't watched the third one. That's only because I'm not a big fan of the third one. Jack Frost actually pisses me off so much. So he does in it. But I do like them. I do like the Santa Claus movies. They're my favourite movies to watch. If I could only watch 3 movies every year, it would literally be Muppets Christmas Carol, Santa Claus 1, and probably a Hallmark movie. I don't know which Hallmark movie, because there's so many to choose from. I wouldn't know which one to choose from. I love the one where they're trying to find the grandma's secret recipe for cookies, to try reopen the business, and like, I like that one. But then I also, obviously, I like Operation Christmas, and I like Christmas Inheritance is a good one. Christmas Land, Christmas Town. There's like loads of different ones. I literally typed in the word Christmas and got all like these Christmas movies up online to watch, because we don't have Hallmark over here to watch it. We're in Ireland, like, and Disney and Netflix don't have the best selection. Like, I even went in to watch a TV show about movies that made Christmas first, and it was just like one episode based on Elf and one based on Nightmare Before Christmas, but the director has stated that Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie. So it is, and I already know the backstory to Nightmare Before Christmas, which is basically he went into a shop and there's Halloween stuff on your left, Christmas on your right, and he was like, this is a nightmare. Like, why can't you leave the Christmas stuff until after Halloween? Hence Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a book that I got off Life of Baby Ruth for my birthday, and it has like loads of little facts in it, so that's how I know that one. But I don't watch that one at Christmas because it's not Christmas to me, it's Halloween. That's my Halloween movie. When I watch that, I feel like Halloween. I don't feel like Christmas watching it. So I don't. One movie I used to watch every year on Christmas Eve was It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas and Shop Around the Corner. There's 3 movies actually. They're the 3 I want Graham to watch. They're old, like really old movies. but they're classics. It's a Wonderful Life teaches you how you make an impact on everyone's life, even if you don't realize how much of an impact you make on someone's life. And that's really, really wholesome. I love that. Then White Christmas is just about, I don't know, trying to get everyone back into Christmas spirit. They're trying to save this little inn in the middle of nowhere kind of place. And it's just really wholesome. And there's like a little bit of a love story in it. There's music. So there's like singing and dancing, which I love. Then Shop Around the Corner is the original movie for You've Got Mail. You've Got Mail is based on Shop Around the Corner. Like if you noticed in You've Got Mail, the shop is called Shop Around the Corner. It's based off of the movie. What's his name? I can't remember his name. The famous actor. Me and my mom love him though. It's based off Shop Around the Corner, the old black and white classic. And it's just so wholesome. They send letters back and forth. They end up the original movie, they worked together in the shop, and they both tried to get Christmas Eve off to go and meet the other person, even though not realizing it was the other person. It was really weird. But eventually the lead actor guy figured it out. But you have to watch it, guys. It's one of my favorite movies that me and my ma used to watch for years. We used to watch it, and then I started looking into then I started getting into like my Hallmark movies, and it kind of went out the window. But I do want to watch it again. I might stick it on at the weekend, maybe Christmas. I might watch them kind of tomorrow and Saturday. Jeez, I keep thinking today's Wednesday. I might watch them tomorrow and Saturday because it's still Christmas, like, you know. So there is subtle differences between it. What other movies did I watch? I honest to God can't remember. As I said, I've watched about 27, 28 movies. I can't remember them all. So I can't. But there is loads. For anyone who is watching, I would definitely recommend looking up Hallmark movies if you want something wholesome, something heartfelt, something kind of easy to watch as well. You don't really have to pay attention too much, but they are nice to just sit down, cozy up with a nice hot chocolate on a cold night and just watch them. That's how me and Graham watched them. So they are nice for that. I don't know about Netflix or Disney. They don't have many on it that I would watch. Netflix has like Operation Christmas, Holiday Calendar. Holiday Calendar is a good one as well. Or the Holiday Calendar, I think it's called. Princess Switched, both of them. Christmas Prince, the three of them. Them type of ones, they're really good. Christmas Inheritance is up on it. That's a Hallmark movie. So there is a few on Netflix, not many on Disney. Although in fairness, they'd be very kind of child friendly ones, so they're a bit more wholesome. So they are. But they're the few movies that I've watched. I kind of wish I had written them down, as I said, but they're the couple that I love, that I've watched, that I would always go back to. Muppets Christmas Carol, definitely. Oh my god, sorry, I hear movement in my house. Muppets Christmas Carol, any Hallmark movie, Santa Claus. I kind of want to go back to my classics, which is Shop Around the Corner, White Christmas, and It's a Wonderful Life. I want to go back to them for definite. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know it's just me rambling on about different movies that I've watched and what ones I like and all. I did have like a different idea for it, but life's been hectic. I haven't had 2 seconds to sit down. I'm literally in my pajamas recording this on Christmas Eve night. So it's Christmas Eve in my house right now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hopefully you are having a good Christmas. Hopefully you are all getting spoilt, and you have spoilt your friends and family and loved ones with, just your presence. And if you want to hug them, give them hugs. I know we're in a pandemic, but hopefully this Christmas has been really good for you guys. I really do. I know it's hard on everyone, and I know it's been a tough year, but it's Christmas. Go enjoy it. Be with your loved ones. I've already seen a few of my family members and was delighted that I got to see them, because it wouldn't have been Christmas without them. I'm going to be seeing more loved ones over the next coming days. I get to spend it with my family, with my partner, with Graham, who's not here right now. He's collecting takeaway. I get to spend it with the people I love the most, and I got to see my friends before Christmas as well, which I thought was amazing. Like, getting to see Simon and Susan was just the best, thing I could ask for coming up to Christmas, considering the year that we've had. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I got it up to 20 minutes, which is pretty good. If you have any Christmas movie suggestions for me, leave them down in the comment section, below, and I will give them a little watch. So I will keep an eye out for a few more Christmas style videos coming up. We have what I got for Christmas, what I got people for Christmas. We vlogged Christmas Eve, we vlogged Christmas Day, where we're vlogging Christmas Day. We have this video, 8 days of Christmas presents that me and Graham did. So there's a good few Christmas videos coming up. I'll probably do one what's in my stocking, just because we decided to make stockings for each other this year again, which we're giving each other tomorrow. Came up with 2 different type of gift ideas, just to make the day is a bit better coming up to Christmas. So hopefully you enjoy all the videos. Hopefully next year is a better year for us, and I will see you guys in the next video very, 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 very soon. Bye. Mwah.